All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live stream, our 1 year anniversary live stream. How you doing, sweetheart?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. I realized that I have a here we go. Listen, I had like a version of the page open so that I could check the levels were okay on YouTube, and they were, but it was freaking me out. Everybody here, everything okay? All good that ways? I hope.
Yeah, we're trying to see if Dad is echoey. That's all. So if he is,
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Please say
You
something.
need to put your earphones on. How are you feeling after 1 year of being on YouTube?
Good.
And us making these videos. Yeah. Thank
Oh my
you very
gosh.
much, Elsewhere. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh wait, we'll actually just jump into comments real quickly. Observer Natural Evolution. It seems like you'll be drinking. I have some rum. I got some rum
What?
for this evening. What? Do you not have any rum? That's just
No, I don't drink. I have water.
Jason Tyler says, "Woo! Congrats, guys." Palpatine says, "Tuning in from Orkney AS." Oh my God, the cat. Thank you, Shane and Jose and Elsewhere and Darkia. Hello, congrats, you guys. I'm definitely not getting wasted. I'll have one rum that I sip very.
I can drink like a shit ton of
gingerly
water if you want.
Did you just swear on the live stream?
No, Dad.
You swore. It's so ridiculous. It's very unlike you to swear throughout.
Do I behave too much? Okay.
I think hydration. So yeah, how? Obviously, we started this 1 year ago. This was kind of you that spurred us on to start the channel. Well, tell them what you did first. Well, but you showed me a video first.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
Stupid little. So I don't know if anyone has seen it, but there's ones on TikTok, there's ones on Instagrams of these like sexy chefs. I hate them.
Yeah.
I just want to learn how to make a recipe. I don't want to see your nipples, you know?
So the first one you showed me was this guy called Donut Daddy. And we chatted a lot on we would chat on the phone and also on video calls and when we were playing video games, and we would share stuff back and forth. And then you were like, let's record us watching this because it's ridiculous. And then we recorded that. I edited it. It'll never be shown to anyone.
No,
and then
my God, we never getting that.
And then after that, we thought we would do movies because I wanted to show you different movies, and I wanted to show you Aliens, but to get there first, I had to show you Alien. And and to our surprise, that video did actually really quite well off the bat, which was amazing. And then we've just kept going and
well, that kind of spurred us because that was very offhand kind of put it out there, see what it does, and then and then it just kicked off, and so we just kept on watching stuff. And you really wanted to show me Buffy, and I don't have many films I can show you.
Yeah, so it's been so amazing, and like getting to chat with you guys and getting to there's a starred message. Oh yes, there is. Yes, Elsewhere's one. I'm like, we're using a different platform to actually stream today, so still getting used to it. But yeah, we've it's a fun way for us to get to spend time with each other. It's also really fun and amazing to see what you respond to when it comes to the old movies and stuff. And you've definitely, I don't know what. Well, I don't want to speak for you. Like, what has been your takeaway from watching these older movies?
Oh God, I don't know. Well, I never thought of watching them, and like now I'm really disappointed that I always kind of like offhandedly went, no,
avoided them. Yeah.
Like,
one of the things that you said in
storytelling and like just everything. It's just so nuts and so good.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 was the turning point of me going, oof.
Yeah. Dad has some decent movies. Yeah, I think like you'd enjoyed stuff up until that point, but it was quite a big one for you. Let's jump over to some comments because they're flying in. Mixed on this, but I'd like to see you. See, I've seen What Dreams May Come. I really love that movie. It's I think it would maybe break me emotionally, but it would be definitely something I would be very interested in watching with you. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Do you want to answer AS?
Yeah, no, they still have interesting messages. The only thing that tends to throw me off when watching those movies is some of the CGI. Like, we just watched Alien 3, and not to spoil anything, but I mean, for those who have watched that movie, Jesus Christ, CGI is terrible.
During that. Like, well, yeah, actually, no spoils.
No spoilers. But I get so into it because it's such good stories and it's good cast and it's good acting and such good setup that is the only thing that occasionally pulls me out, but like rarely, if at all.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing that I like when I'm showing you stuff and films are coming up and the CGI pops up and I'm like, oh, it's a bit ropey nowadays. And I wait for you to either laugh at it or I don't know, cringe at it. And 9 times out of 10, you're not really, because it feels like you're bought into the story at that point. And please avoid the others. The newest one wasn't bad. Yeah, well, I think we will. So I've never really liked Aliens 3, but I have a real soft spot for Alien Resurrection because I was just the right age to be the first Alien movie that I could like watch, and I watched loads of the behind the scenes stuff on it. I love the underwater sequence, and there's loads of characters and actors that I love in it. Incidentally, Joss Whedon, who wrote Firefly and Buffy, he was involved in the script with that one, and it really shows. In some ways, the crew in that movie are a little proto Firefly Serenity team. I have obviously you showed me a lot of stuff, and the things I've enjoyed the most were Sherlock, which we're still to go back to, and then
we still are doing that. We're just like trying to power through so we can get to some movies.
Pride and Prejudice was one that you showed me that while I made fun of it a lot and we had a laugh watching it, I really enjoyed the watching experience with you, and it would be interesting to watch that one again at some point. But as the comments,
I can take you. I'll go take you to the live ticket ones where you can like go to the field that Mr. Darcy walks through. You can watch it on a big screen.
I don't
relive it.
Well, those the comments we get on the videos of you watch, the ones that you show me are typically calling me out for being dismissive and callous and mean-spirited, which is true for the most part.
Not about everything. You really like Whisper of the Heart, though, and you like Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, like the good films you've shown me, I've loved. Like, they've been really great.
The good
I also enjoyed Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo. I love Gran Turismo. That was a fantastic one. And so I'll jump back over to some comments. Palpatine says, what do you want from the channel?
Oh God, just to keep doing it.
Yeah. It would be great. So we have a lot of things. So as the channel has grown and as what is this? Is this a scrum? It's hard to know where this is. Have I got it? I did get it. As the channel has grown, and we've kind of realized that this is something that we really love doing, and we obviously want to do it more. And through people signing up to Patreon and stuff, and being able to actually be monetized on YouTube, it's been great because, I currently live in Edinburgh, but I'm about to no longer live in Edinburgh. At the end of the month, I'm moving to a nice countryside village, which drastically reduces the cost of living for me. just wildly drops the. What's that? Sorry, sweetheart. What did you say?
Oh, I just said it's a big change.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, very big change, but wonderfully, because of the Patreon and other things, I'm now able to like dedicate so much more time to the channel once I move into that new place, because I won't be trying to live in Scotland's capital. But though I am leaving Scotland's capital, May and I have started a production company together. So my main job is making music videos and documentaries for companies. Usually, for some weird reason, I work with a lot of whiskey brands and event filming and things like that. And I do a lot of photography for artists. And May has been slowly getting into that and helping me on jobs. We've decided to open up a production studio. We will be opening up premises, an office kind of production facility in Edinburgh. And eventually, through being set up, May will be able to move to Edinburgh. And we will only be, as opposed to the other side of the country from each other, we'll be 45 minutes away from each other, which will be great. So very soon, my background is going to completely change. And then...
Yes. Oh, gosh, so is mine.
And then...
I moved to Plymouth before I moved to Edinburgh. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I moved somewhere in England.
Yeah, well, lots of changes coming up, and we're super excited to be running the studio together and making lots of other stuff. There's a thing that we've got coming up in summer where we're actually going. Edinburgh has a international film festival, and we're going to be kind of doing a vloggy, going to different movies and mini review of stuff there. It's kind of a partner thing, and that's going to be super fun. And then, yeah, lots of other fun stuff for us creatively. But the move for myself means that I can dedicate a lot more time to the channel and building that up, because we basically want to have the little studio. You want to do your writing, and I want to do my filming stuff. But then the basis of it is just having fun together on this channel. And yeah, it should be good. So jump back over to questions. Congratulations on a year to both of you. That's fantastic, Joshua. Thank you very much. You should do a run of Tom. Yeah, so I should read the full question. You should do a run of Tom Hanks romantic comedy movies. You've got Mail, Sleepless in Seattle, Terminal. I think, yeah, you would enjoy those ones. I don't know if have you seen any of those?
I feel like I've seen Sleepless in Seattle. Hold on, I'm going to Google.
Okay, yeah, because I would be surprised if you'd seen all of them. But definitely, we need to do some Tom Hanks movies. I mean, we've already done one. And congratulations on your first year. I discovered your channel through the Terminator reaction, my all-time favorite franchise, to War Vet. Would you like to see the other Terminator movies? Because I do want to get back to those at some point. Because Terminator Salvation's good.
Yeah, the other two ones are. I think one got mildly spoiled for me.
Do you remember what the spoiler was?
Yeah, because Arnie's in like a black t-shirt. They're on a beach, and he like.
Oh yeah, that's just the beginning of. That's just the beginning of that movie. Okay.
I was accidentally logged into our channel, and a video popped up. So technically, you spoiled it.
There's been things that you spoiled for me, like when you spoiled that Colin Firth was in the next Kingsman film.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I've got like 0 filter.
How much do I get for corporate documentaries? I used to just do one a year, and that would keep me going. But no corporations have any money anymore, at least around here. What movie or TV show that you watched on the channel is your favorite and most surprising? Well, Firefly? Why? Tell us why.
I just didn't expect Firefly to be Firefly and like grow to what it was. And it's just so good. It's just so good.
I mean, what I found, actually, Gran Turismo for me, I found the most surprising because I expected it. Like at the very start, I was like, "This is kind of trash." But as soon as David Harbour showed up, I started to get into it a lot more. And then, yeah, I was quite surprised by how moving it was. And then I looked into the actual behind-the-scenes story, and it did take away because it is a little less dramatic and it is changed around. But I thought that film was. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that. Actually, tell a lie, even more so was the Studio Ghibli films. I've always shied away from watching what's it called, anime stuff, and it was great to actually to see that. You know what I'm about to ask? Did you guys eat? I tried to eat. I had a pizza and I ordered it wrong, and it's currently sitting in my fridge waiting to be fixed.
No, explain what you did.
I ordered a pizza. I said it was pepperoni, mushrooms, and mozzarella. I don't like mushrooms. I thought I took away the mushrooms, but what I did take away was the mozzarella. So I have a mozzarella-less pizza with mushrooms. Yeah, so I'm gonna fix that tomorrow. How are you guys with horror stuff? Have you guys seen The House on the Haunting of House Hill?
I've watched that. I have watched that. I've watched that, and then what was it? The Fall of House of Usher. I can't remember what it's called, but the next one I've also watched half of.
There's one set on an island that I love, and I think you'd be really into. Midnight Mass. Same director, same cast. It's called Midnight Mass, and it's really.
What's it called? Fresh, with Sebastian Stan in it.
I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's hard.
Because I have a weird obsession with cannibalism, but not in a weird way.
Someone's talking about the Sarah Connor Chronicles. It's definitely so. There's a TV show called The Sarah Connor Chronicles, and it follows on after Terminator 2, and it stars Summer Glau, who plays River in Firefly. Also stars other people as well. Oh. Yeah. So throughout the growth of the channel, one of the things that we have discovered and seen, well, one of the things that we enjoy the most is the comments from you guys. But when you're starting out, we've had a fair amount of very interesting comments, and we were actually, before we went into this, we what's that? What did you say?
I'm getting my phone up.
Oh, right. Yeah, we were looking back at some of the. We're reminiscing over the channel and looking back over some of the fun comments. And what was it you'd found? What was this? What was it on?
It was on. Hold on. I need to turn down my volume.
Oh, it was Hunger Games.
The ones that I found were on Hunger Games because everyone ripped the fuck into you.
Yeah, you can share some of the ones from Hunger Games if you'd like. I'm currently looking at the very first video that we did, which was Alien. It's really weird looking back at that because the way that we recorded it is so different from the way that we record stuff now. We used Zoom to record that first one. It was a travesty, and we only have the one angle.
God. Yeah, and I had my little fucking squeaky chair. It was terrible. It was broken, and I would had to sit at a certain angle to get it to.
Your setup has changed. Yeah, there were some, like, our initial ones were, the initial comments were mostly fun, but there was some that was like, when high schoolers do a movie commentary, and I responded to that, university goers with a high school intellect. What else have we got? Did you?
Yeah, because then in Hunger Games, someone was like, "Your dad makes this watch miserable." You terrible dad. You're ruining our channel.
I know.
Well, yeah, because someone put 2 in a row is this dude is insufferable. This dude talks way too much, and Lord, he is annoying.
Yeah, fair enough. Someone on Alien wrote, which is like one of the first comments we got was, actually the worst reaction channel I have come across. Maya's non-stop attempts at trying to be funny got tiresome after about 2 minutes.
I find myself very funny.
I replied to that. I replied to that, "Hey, thanks. I personally can't stand her. It's like, put a sock in it, girl."
Yeah, I'm annoying as shit.
Yeah, well,
That's
yeah, you're okay. So one of the challenges, I guess, has been that when you start getting negative comments, you're like, before it, you're like, it's gonna be fine. It's just people on the internet saying mean things to you. It's all good. And then you get one, you're like, oh my feelings. I feel terrible. I want to die. What are you saying?
Everyone's just been really lovely now.
Oh yeah, but like, it's been the first negative comment you got. I tracked that person down. I was like, I went a bit psycho. I went a bit nuts because I was like, I just saw white hot rage because I was like, that's my daughter, and then I was like, this is the internet. I need to have a thicker skin for her. Oh my God. What's that?
I said someone mentioned Bluey again. Kudos to you.
Maya showed me Bluey when I was sick.
I did. Dad almost broke his foot, and he was really ill, and was getting sepsis.
Well, I had sepsis. It was a fucking nightmare, but it was very dramatic. It was very dramatic and traumatic. Well, but yeah, and while I was recovering. Yeah, that was before it got like super bad. Like, we would just cuddle up and watch Bluey while my foot.
I know, because there was one time that we fell asleep and we just woke up. We're like,
well, Bluey. Yeah, that was a nasty time, but Bluey was really fun to watch. But yeah, it's funny. We also had to really find a tone with which to respond to people. When, if there are nasty comments, you can ignore them. But one of the most frustrating thing is when you respond with a cutting jibe to a nasty comment, they disappear. They never come back to talk to you, which, I'm ready for more talking, but audio is out of sync. Is it my audio or her audio?
Wait,
man, can you move?
Oh no, because it's going to be a delay anyway.
Do you have other things going on internet-wise?
Possibly. Hold on.
Yeah, it's me. I think it's probably a bit better now. But your signal has gotten pretty. I'm gonna have a quick look and see if. But yeah, how do you feel about comments when they come in and they've been slightly more spicy?
Well, with me in reaction to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's just people being people, and normally they're just grumpy, and it's like spicy isn't angry, a little bit of zest.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe that's what they lack. They lack a little bit of zest for life.
Yeah. Do you want to use your link again? I'm going to drop you out and see if when we bring you back, you can come back a little bit.
Kicked out already.
Just for a little bit.
God damn it. Okay, do you want me to dip and come back?
Yeah, dip and come back. And make sure there's no other internet going on. Okay. I love you. Bye. And I'm going to answer questions while you're gone. See you. So, that has been a super fun and weird, interesting aspect of doing this whole thing, is dealing with there's so many nice comments and so many lovely people, but obviously we're all weak, pathetic humans, and so it's the mean ones that stick with you. And so I'm gonna go through some comments again, see if I can find back where we were. How are you with horror stuff? Answer that. Hello, how do you like Firefly so far? Well, I'll let her chat about that when she gets back. Hey David, hey BMP, Chris. Favorite? I can tell you my favorite Arnie movie. My favorite Arnie movie. Wait, can I? What is my favorite Arnie movie? Good lord. I have different ones for different reasons. So one of them being, what do you call it? What's it called? Oh, she's coming back at stage. Hello.
Switch. Thank you.
That's a little bit better. Maybe.
Hello.
It'll get there. Yeah. So, man, what's your favorite Arnie movie? The ones we've seen.
Oh, probably Terminator 2. I always say it, but it is. It is.
Yeah, definitely.
Got me.
Yeah, Terminator 2 is probably the highest one on my list, but then also I really have a soft spot for his more trashy movies. For instance, The Sixth Day and End of Days. Those are movies that I will eventually show you, but they're kind of later on in his kind of past his peak career. There is one Arnie movie during like core Arnie movies that I've never seen, and that's Commando, and I feel like we need to watch that together. Definitely. Yeah. And Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way is another one I haven't seen as well. Somebody just said that. AS just said, what's your favorite thing? Oh, what's your favorite thing about showing Maya Buffy? Showing Maya Buffy is it was one of the formative shows as I watched while I was growing up, and also it was still running when you were born, and I was I'd see you on weekends and stuff, but my parents would record Buffy for me, and they'd give me a little VHS every week because I lived in the town, then they lived in the countryside, and they would videotape Buffy, and they'd come and deliver it, and so reliving watching the show through your eyes, basically the same reason why any of us watch react videos. It's because it's like enjoying. It's funny because I watch react videos, but doing it with you, it's like I get more of a front row seat. So it's a way of enriching the experience even more for me because I'm recording it with you as you experience these things. I love the sense of humor in Buffy. There's so many great like episodes in terms of life lessons and growing up. And then the weirdest reflection for me watching Buffy with you is seeing all the parents now and being their age and thinking Joyce is hot, which is not something I used to do. And yeah, it's really weird. And I relate to them far more than I do the kids, but I still have that memory of relating to them when I watched it first time. And also seeing you react appropriately to the things I would hope that you'll get a kick out of, like Spike and we just watched an episode that I'd never seen before, or was so bad that I forgot about it. Which I feel like I've never seen it before. I'm almost 100% sure.
It was so bad we gave you extra content at the end. So.
Oh yeah, the end of that video was a bit weird. Sorry if you've seen the end of that video. It was really unfortunate. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. That's very kind of you. Let's have a look more. What do you call it? Yes, I've never seen Commando. I feel like I maybe have seen little snippets here and there, but I've never seen the full film. Seen Running Man, seen basically everything else. Has anyone seen Maggie, which is it's much later, and it's a zombie film with him in it. I've seen trailers for it, but I've never. Yeah, but it's like a slower paced, more character study kind of thing, and I've been interested in it. Dad just ground me a bad throwback to Bluey thing. What's that? Oh yeah. I really enjoy your reactions. Greetings from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Well, thank you very much. Will you guys do Angel? Yes, we will be watching Angel as soon as it is appropriate to do so. Which May obviously doesn't know when that is. And I occasionally drop hints of Angel throughout. I think there are 2 videos now that I've sung the Angel theme tune, and you've just kind of gone, because you don't know the Angel theme tune.
I do that with most things. I had someone reference Lord of the Rings consistently for about 3 years, and I was like, ha ha ha, and they were like, you don't know what I'm going on about, do you? And I was like, no, I never watched it.
Somebody said, watching the shows that we watch, what fictional high school would you like to visit? But you can include stuff that we haven't done on the channel.
Oh, stuff that we haven't done.
Yeah, well, or what we.
I would just really want to go to the high school in Whisper of the Heart.
Okay, fair enough.
Just quiet, chill.
Yeah. For me, it would have.
well, where we grew up, we don't have uniforms. And then when I came down here to England, they have uniforms. And it was like, everyone obviously hated the uniform, but I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, why was it such a thing for you? Why did you enjoy it?
I don't know. I just really like the idea of like wearing something specifically for something.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we were very much the same. We didn't have uniforms growing up either, but we kind of ended up doing, which was jeans, jumper. That was it. Everybody basically looked the same. Hoodie. It was essentially an uninformal uniform. But for me, it was for me, it was Buffy's. Yeah, Sunnydale High. I love that. I would want to hang out in the library with those guys. That would be the best. Either that or the school on the bridge of the school on the Enterprise D. I would hang.
It did make me feel posh. I felt very sophisticated.
Wearing a uniform. Mm-hmm.
Tonight.
Tonight is your night. Oh, we can't watch that. Twins, because May is sad. Someone was referencing Twins, an Arnie movie with Danny DeVito.
Oh, with Danny.
Joe says, "Yep, saw Maggie. Not terrible. A more serious role. Yeah, see, I'm very keen on checking that out. We will check out Dollhouse, and there's another one that's been suggested to us by a commenter called Rad Hatter, and he suggested The Nevers. Yeah, The Nevers. I keep forgetting the name. And we are definitely going to be checking that out. It was like the last thing that he did before Joss went away for a while. But yeah, that I'm looking forward to that. And then, yeah, do you have films that you're looking forward to showing me? Don't you? Aren't there? There is.
Honestly, like all of it's pretty much Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any. I'd have to sift through every movie I've ever watched to try and find one that you hadn't found or hadn't watched. I'm still really upset that you've watched Cars.
I know. I'm sorry.
Ruined it. I need some sort of I don't need therapy for my Danny DeVito fear. I'm fine with fearing him.
I think therapy for Danny DeVito. I feel like you can get over it.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like you're disintegrating at the thought of watching it.
It's internalized.
Your whole is what do you call it?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, May has a pretty. Do you want to explain to people why you're afraid of Danny DeVito?
No, I can't.
Oh yeah, I remember why. There are people in her life that remind her of Danny DeVito. Let's just leave it at that. I'm really, really looking forward to showing you Serenity. I can't freaking wait to watch that with you. And I think we're gonna be we're close now. For us, we've only got 4 episodes left. There are 6 episodes left for everybody else, but for us, there's 4 episodes left, and then we'll be doing that. And then also, so one of the things that have been brought up quite a lot is the lack of movies that we've had on the channel, and we obviously with us trying to juggle the channel with everything else that we do, it's been a lot. And with me moving out of Edinburgh and I now have so much more time to focus on the channel, and especially because I don't need to earn as much money to stay alive. Then as soon as we've done Serenity, which is of course a film, we're gonna just dive right back into doing movies, and we will do some shows, or at least the first episodes of shows, to just show each other different TV shows that we love. And we will be doing Angel, but that's going to be a wee while down the line yet. But yeah, movies. I can't wait. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Johnny. I've been dying to watch Serenity, so I may have watched the first 10 minutes of it, and then I stopped watching it, and then I watched 2 people's reactions to it. And I am just so excited to show that film to you. And I've not given anything away, but other than an obvious truth, which you got very excited at, which was obviously Firefly is a TV show and Serenity is a movie. So they have a much bigger budget, and that seemed to you responded to that. You were excited about
I know that'll be
the bigger budget. Yeah. Will you be opposed to watching a live action One Piece? I don't know what One Piece is.
One Piece is an anime. I feel like we would have to watch the anime to watch the live action One Piece.
I like most of the anime you've shown me before Studio Ghibli were these like tiny snippets of insane.
Oh my god, of Haikyuu. Oh, Haikyuu.
They're funny, but it was like a bloody overload.
Volleyball anime.
Yeah. What about something like a Franchise Friday where you watch a series of movies over a few weeks? Yeah, definitely. I hate that we've got a bunch of different movies here. We'd probably, if we were to do something like that, we'd probably start with a catch up because we have Alien movies to watch, Terminator movies to watch, Predator movies to watch, Matrix movies to watch, John Wick movies to watch. There's a few series of films that we basically got to the good ones and then stopped. And there are later ones in all of those franchises that I quite like. Yeah. There's a lot of I don't know. We've not done any Marvel films. I know that you haven't seen a whole lot of them, but I do think, unfortunately, yes, sorry, Gustavo, yes, there will be no Lord of the Rings other than a rewatch because actually shortly before starting the
I have only watched it once a couple of years ago if you do want to rewatch, but it will not be the same.
Why is your connection so poop, my dear?
Is it? I can't.
I mean, is it really bad for everyone else? It's pretty bad for me. I wonder if it's I've got so many devices attached to the internet though. I'm wondering if it is me. I'm going to turn all of them off. That's off. And that's off as well. So Marvel, what was that? I haven't seen One Piece anime, but I did watch the live. Oh, hang on. That went fast. Live action, and it was good. No anime context. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'd be interested. I mean, I'm interested in watching anything. Did you watch Hello G? Were you surprised of how Maya reacted to some of the episodes, or were you expecting? Well, see, in Firefly, out of gas in Firefly, after it, you were like, you didn't talk. Why didn't you speak, Dad? I was like, that one, I was hoping, well, that's my absolute favorite one. And so I just shut up and let you experience that one whilst just vicariously watching it at the same time. And yeah, other than Firefly, the things that have surprised me was Arnie. Arnie was the biggest surprise for me, watching you react to him the way you did. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, right. Everyone's coming. I will try and fix it. Give me a minute.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing that's causing this.
You have a million tabs open, don't you?
I've quit. No, I've quit everything. I have nothing else open.
Are you downloading things on a torrent engine?
Mm-mm.
Or your flatmates stealing the internet? What other? So I watch. There are two main reactors that I watch, which are the target audience. They mostly do Star Trek videos, and I love them. Oh, actually, technically three. The other one would be Popcorn in Bed, she's amazing. And then the other one would be, they're kind of in a different format from like us and Popcorn and target audience. They Red Letter Media. They're, I'm sure lots of people here will know who Red Letter Media are. What's going on, Spirit?
Someone just sounds like they have a chicken outside. Just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but it's literally just outside. Shush, please.
Okay, I might remove you again because it got better once you came back. Wait, hang on.
Again.
No.
What?
No, you. Yeah, it's pretty chaos. No. But can you turn your computer off and on as well, please? Oh no, you're using. Okay, turn your Wi-Fi off and on the computer.
I can't turn my Wi-Fi on.
Although you're back, you actually look not terrible right now. Might be Cassie Popcorn in bed. Yeah, she is awesome. I love Mr. Plinkett. Yes, people know who I'm talking about. I tried to show you. I need to show you Red Letter Media. Actually, those guys are amazing. I love them.
I don't know if I religiously watch any consistently. I just kind of like look at people's reactions sometimes.
Yeah. The biggest thing I want to show you is Star Trek. Because apart from like loving Buffy and Firefly, I was and am a massive Star Trek fan. I had a Star Trek uniform. I had a Klingon headpiece, which like makes me look like a little alien. I had every week we had these like magazines that came and you put them into binders and they had information on every aspect of the ships and stories and characters and technology.
That in a charity shop.
We did, and I was so sad because I was flying back and didn't have space to carry, and I would have just that would have been so good. But yeah, I think some of you may know that I've tried to show Maya Star Trek before, but you were having a massively bad day that day, and because you weren't particularly receptive, I threw a hissy fit. No, I wasn't that bad, but I was like,
throw a hissy fit. You threw a sad fit.
I just got sad. So like,
never mind. We're never gonna watch it again.
Yeah, but we will. Yeah. People here have cosplays this. Yeah. I enjoyed the first J.J. Abrams film, and then the rest were trash. But upon reflection, I enjoy those movies less and less. The one with who? The ones with what?
Ben's with Adam Driver.
We're talking about Star Trek.
The JJ. Am I losing my mind? Are you talking about? I don't know what's going on. Are you talking about Star Wars?
No, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
J.J. Abrams also made Star Trek movies.
But he made them good.
Well, he made one okay one, and then the more you watch it and pick it apart, you're like, this is actually action. Yeah. I'm on a Shia LaBeouf rabbit hole. Yes, I want to show man. Benedict Cumberbatch is the one that you watched.
Mm-hmm.
She watched the only Star Trek thing that Maya has watched is Star Trek Into Darkness, which is bad. It's bad Star Trek. It's not even Star Trek.
Well, it's cool. I enjoyed it.
No. Yeah, have you seen many Shia LaBeouf movies? I want to show you Fury, which is like the tank movie with Brad Pitt. People were suggesting that after we watched Saving Private Ryan because they were like,
seen him in films. It's just remember I watched. Oh my god! Do you remember Holes?
No. Oh, the horror movie.
No. The whole like Holes based on the book.
Nope,
oh my god, we were forced to read the book and then watch the movie, and it's like, you know the quote that I always say to you, which is like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
When I stay down bed. That one. Yes, Holes. Oh my god.
Galaxy Quest is I feel like I'm of two minds about Galaxy Quest because I could show her original Star Trek and then show her Galaxy Quest, or would showing her Galaxy Quest. See, I get so stressed about showing you Star Trek because it's the most important show to me ever.
Make it on a day where I've had a really nice time.
Do you know what might be good is showing you, just showing it to you showing you some episodes without the stress of recording. And then see what you think.
Yeah.
And then we could dive into, because I don't want there's so much Star Trek. Like, it's so much. There are people who base channels entirely around, and if people have been disappointed that we've watched Firefly so much, if we became a Star Trek channel, which I would love, but I also want to show you movies and stuff. I can't just we could do like a few episodes here and there and some of the movies and see if. Oh, that reminds me, actually, that's something I wanted to ask you was, what What out of all that we've watched is the most likely thing you go back to and watch by yourself?
By myself.
Yeah. You.
Probably Firefly.
Yeah, I would
I'm growing
imagine
very
so.
attached very quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah. You said prior
Terminator
to. Yeah. You said prior to starting this that we would do. That you had questions for me.
Yes, I
What are
did.
they? Do you want to lay them on me?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting my notes, man.
Oh, wow, you actually look at you.
Hand.
So prepared. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not really. These were written.
Oh yeah,
badly.
who's your favorite character in Firefly?
I don't want to say.
Who? Why?
I don't want to say.
Why? Is it because it's Wash?
No.
Who is it then?
Probably Jane.
You're like the only person I know.
Probably Jane.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's funny. He's so funny, and he's like so complex, and I like that he's a little dickhead.
You're always. So we were watching. I'm in the middle of editing a Buffy episode at the moment, and you swoon more over Drew and Spike's relationship than you do Angel and Buffy's. You're like, I just love the way that Spike can calm her down. Like, they're the bad guys.
And
yeah. Okay, what's your questions? Mine would be Kaylee, because she's cute.
Mine. So this was my main one. I'd had like one big thought, and then things spread out from there. But you know, out of gas when they all join the ship.
Oh yeah, the backstories.
If you were a character in it, how would you want to join the ship?
How would I want to join?
Would it be like one of them, or would it be entirely new?
Am
I making you use your brain?
No, I just realized. Like, I have the answer that I want to say, and then I have the more polite, like, oh, if I was going to join, I would love to be Mal, and finding the ship that he loves and taking and meeting all these people and making a crew and going off into the stars. That's my terrible, like,
Please.
That's not my proper answer, though. That's my politician's answer. My real answer is I would prefer to be the engineer that gets fired. That guy.
You're disgusting.
I'd like to be that guy.
You're a nasty boy.
Yeah. That's I would have had a nice time.
You get fired.
Yeah, okay, I'll get another job. What other questions?
I was gonna say, in Firefly or Buffy, if you were like forced to take a character out of it, what character would you take? Like a main character.
Oh, okay. So what Firefly. Ooh.
And how would you think it would like change the whole dynamic?
I mean, the easiest person to take out of Firefly. Oh God, who's the easiest person to take? I would say Simon, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Buffy's really easy. I would take Xander out of Buffy, or at least I would take season one
of season 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's getting better in season 2 now that he's losing the crush on Buffy a little. But yeah. Oh yeah. What about you? Who would you take out of? I would imagine quite similar.
Probably. I mean, I don't know who I would take out of Firefly because I love them all too much. Take the shit. Okay, is there a reason why May is so out of focus? I'm stuck in between the ether right now.
Yeah. She's both with us and against us. We can't really tell why Maya's. Oh, you were going to dip out again, and I was going to talk to the lovely people. So
yes, would you like me to dip out?
Every time I say for you to dip out, you get a little bit more coherent and better looking.
Peace out,
but,
baby.
All right, I'll see you back in a second. Okay. Well, now that she's gone, God, she's terrible. Let's have a look. Wait, you want to wash Jane? No, okay. May, it's definitely Kaylee. Philip says, with Firefly being your favorite thing on the channel, I wonder if you'd love Farscape. So I've seen some Farscape here and there, and it's always been a show that I've wanted to check out more fully. I think, especially from what I've heard, the later seasons of it are utterly fantastic before that show also disappeared. So yeah, I would definitely want to check that out again. Sourcemaster King, greetings from Germany. Hello from Edinburgh, currently, until I move in a couple of weeks. Yeah, Geek Glove, Book. I think Book would probably be, because you need Simon to be there for River. Book would be definitely probably the person that can actually be taken out of it. I really want to get back to watching the Sherlock TV series, especially because there's only 3 episodes in each season. It's kind of ridiculous that we haven't gotten back to it, but we've kind of just thrown ourselves completely into Firefly. And welcome back to the stage. I'll flip us over. You look so much better.
Crispy!
Not at all. You still look like a mushy mess.
Do I?
Oh, are you coming back to us ever so slightly? Just like at the moment, you're looking like a 70s, 50s TV show.
Well, you know what? I give up.
Early Star Trek. It's understandable that you want to focus on Firefly and Buffy right now. I do. I think. What Buffy's going to be a long time thing for the channel, and we're going to dive right back into movies. But I really, really wanted to show you the movie Serenity. It's one of my favorite movies. I've seen that movie 5 times in the cinema. The only other movie that came close to it is a movie that I'd shown you and taken you to the cinema to see. Well, did I take you to the cinema to see it? Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
No, we watched it at your house.
Yes, I've shown you a bunch, but yeah.
Movie! I still
such a good film.
Religiously.
Yeah. But I think... yeah, I just can't wait also to dive back into movies after this, and but it's gonna be sad. Like after every episode now, we have a little pause and we're like, okay, 4 more, 3 more. Do Star Trek the original series, but only watch a few from each season voted on. Yeah, that like I've seen a couple of other React channels put episodes to the test. Voting wise, that might be something to do. Yeah, I think that might be a cool way to do it, because then we're only watching peak ones from different seasons. I loved Stargate. It was such a good show. Absolutely loved it. And I also liked all the spin-off shows on Stargate. It was great. Since you watched the John Ritter in Ted episode lately, I wanted to recommend Noises Off. Not heard of that. A movie that hardly anyone knows, but was okay, that's interesting. Have you seen Haven of Grimm, man?
I've possibly seen Grimm, but I can't check because my Wi-Fi's off.
Yay!
Is that the one with the guy that he goes after supernatural people and he's like?
I have no idea. I saw somebody mention Fringe a while back, and that's a show that I loved as well. That was a great TV show. It was kind of like a little bit like X-Files, and some great Cabin in the Woods. I showed you Cabin in the Woods.
We have watched Cabin in the Woods. However,
or the channel, but my computer died halfway through the recording, so I have the audio for it. I'm gonna let them into the secret, man. There is a React on the channel that my audio from the React, just my audio, is a second take. We watched a movie Yeah, I know. I'm letting them right into the secret. We watched a movie on the channel. We had an amazing time watching the movie. It was such a fun react. You absolutely loved the film. And
I
when we
remember
got my
watching.
audio, it was just like, and I'm like,
Yeah, well, it
oh,
was just all like it was literally like you had a
mm.
fan right next to you.
I didn't, but it was a crispy, crunchy signal that destroyed the recording. And you're not very good. If we never want to repeat watch anything because that will just be crap. And so that was never going to be happening. And then to lose that video would have been just devastating. So I spent 3 days redubbing my lines, but luckily I didn't really say all that much. It's all on you. So 20 million pounds to the person who can guess it now. We're not telling you, but you can guess. It wasn't any of the big viewed ones, anyways. But yeah, that was intense because yeah, it would have just been such a shame to lose your take on first watching that.
That's how
So
weird you could like just going.
yeah, well, I sent it to people and I was like, "Does this look psychotic?" And it looked okay. So,
Okay.
and really, like when I'm showing you a film, it's not about what I'm shouting and jabbering. It's about your take on it. So, I didn't feel too bad about that. Yeah. So Joss Whedon, people are saying Elsewhere said, and Swordmaster Kane said that Joss Whedon wrote Toy Story, and he also co-wrote Speed, which is a film that we're definitely going to watch.
Yeah, you've mentioned.
Yeah.
Because I know about the backstory behind that film, or like.
Yeah. I think. I'm just trying to think of all the different movies that I want to show you in the next few months and stuff. It's crazy to think that we've been doing this an entire year now, and to obviously like we see big leaps when certain movies come out, and the biggest movie that we did was Tombstone, and
oh my god,
50% of the comments on Tombstone are just saying they're not married.
You're not fucking married.
Which we were harping on about how the relationship in that between Kurt Russell and his common law wife was a bit, not the most ideal of relationships. And because you said they were married, you lit a fire under people to just be. So it was by far our most watched video, by far our most commented video, and it's probably 50-50 split down. People just like going, "Ha, that was silly and fun. I enjoyed that," and other people being like, "You goddamn idiots! You're idiots!" Yeah, it's funny watching one of the biggest
people in that section that were like putting like massive amounts of like lore and stuff like that, and it was like so nuts.
Mr. Elsewhere is heading off. Thank you very much, man. And I hope your pneumonia gets better. I've had pneumonia a good couple times, and it's nasty. Yeah, Quick and the Dead is definitely. Oh, thank you very much. I would love to do a lot more westerns with you. Young Guns, all of those would be fantastic. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, somebody just mentioned In Bruges, which is so good. In Bruges is really good. The Guard is amazing. Yeah, there's just so much I want to show you still. And then also, there's a lot that we want to do. With the studio coming up, there's like more kind of vloggy stuff that we want to be doing. There's a lot of like once we get out the studio and we're starting doing a lot of photography stuff. There is there? I think I've set it up. I might give them. Do you mind if I say the name of the Instagram or the name of the company that we're doing? Yeah. So the name of anybody who's joined before, like we later on in this live stream, Mayor and I are opening up a production studio together. Normally, my main work is producing videos for clients, documentaries, sometimes music videos, social media stuff, live event filming. And Maya has been slowly kind of doing more of that stuff with me, and photography. And a while ago, she said, "Would you like to open up a production studio?" And I said, "Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? Let's do that." So the name of our company, or the name of our production studio, is Flint. Let's have a look. See, I don't have it on my. If I'd been more prepared, I would have changed it.
Oh my god, it's completely white.
It looks so good. Yeah, it's called Flint, and then we're.
Yes, Dad.
What's that?
Look at the comment.
What does it say? Oh, I will eventually. Once when we are yeah, Flint. Flint. When we are fully established and have, a fully fledged production company that is bringing in the big bucks, Flint Studio Edinburgh is the way to find us on Instagram. And wait, what's that? Oh, somebody followed us. That's not anybody here. But yeah, so Flint Studio Edinburgh. And the idea behind Flint is we wanted a single word that was super easy to remember, and that also was sort of connected to creativity. So, Flint and steel. Flint, my cat is going berserk. Flint, is the spark, gives the spark of creativity. So, yeah. And in about just over a week, you're going to be here in Edinburgh, and we're going to be making...
Oh, just over a week. I think you said just under a week. Yeah. I am traveling up.
Yeah, and we're going to be taking lots of photos and making lots of stuff ready for opening up the studio. I'm moving home at that point, which is also crazy. The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out, which is also nuts, that I just got a pre-order for, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, it's going to be really exciting opening up a studio with you. And because a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I had another photo studio that sadly, the financial crisis tripled all my bills, and just everything just became so expensive. So before I went bankrupt, I closed that studio down, and it's always been something that I've been depressed about, essentially, because I love that place, and you would come up and work at it, and I have great photos of you painting the floors white, because we had this infinity wall, which is this all white curved wall, which we'll be doing again. Yeah, the cool hammock in there. Oh, that space was great. And yeah, so when you suggested that we do this again, I was like, oh, something I've always wanted to do again, and to do it with you will be a really fun thing, because we actually, I feel like we work quite well together, which is nice. We do, yeah. What nobody knows is that it is in a secret sci-fi movie because it plays in the future. Oh, wait, hang on, what's that? I think I'm missing some stuff here. Oh, Flint Arcade. Yes. So Flint's Arcade is in a movie called Tron. Have you ever seen Tron?
No, but I want to.
We should watch that because it's great. And there's going to be a new TV series, which will be interesting, but Jared Leto's in it. Well,
there's a new film coming, I think.
Oh, no, it's a film, yeah. Is it a film or a TV show? I'm not 100% sure.
There is another little motorcycle on it.
Yeah, well, we'll check that out at some point. But yeah, so yeah, we have moving of flats. Maya's going to be moving up to Edinburgh. We're opening up a studio, and there's lots and lots going on. And as of the beginning of June, I get to spend a lot more time making videos for the channel, and the support that we've gotten from you guys has been so great, and really allowed us to take this sort of risk, because because of the support you guys have given us, and also it's inspired us because we do this channel together, and we try and work as hard as we can at it, and it's kind of made us realize that we could probably take what we've established through doing the channel and apply it to this studio going forth, and then provide you a proper platform with which to move to Edinburgh with, which is something that you've wanted to do.
Yeah, which I've wanted for like Years.
Yeah. And then the day that you move to Edinburgh, in your flat will be a piano waiting for you. A big piano. Because I'll have bought it for you, It'll be great. Yeah. Do you have anything more that you'd like to say to people or ask of people?
No.
Well, tell you what. If you want to, folks, drop us all like your favorite movie that you would like us to watch in the comments, and I will add them to a list from the 1 year anniversary live stream. No, this will be a different list, a more special list. 1 year anniversary live list. What was that, sweetheart?
My AirDrop's on. I'm just getting notifications.
Almost. Have you seen that movie, man?
Almost Famous. Who is in it?
I have no idea. Collateral. Oh, yes, that's a good one.
Okay, I'll look it up.
The Hard Way. Oh, do you know, I haven't really seen much Michael J. Fox movies beyond the obvious one. Euphoria. The Ninth Gate is great.
Ooh, I haven't, but it's got Kate Wilson in it, so.
May I Will probably melt at Saw. You might have actually seen Big Trouble in Little China. Very good one. Another Kurt Russell movie in that one.
I'm so bad.
China. Napoleon. Great. Speed Racer. Damn straight. Speed Racer's fucking amazing. I love that. Tucker and Dale. Yeah, great one because of Wash. Yeah, there's so many movies. There's a bunch on here. Actually, I'm desperate to show you. Big Trouble, Little China, Speed Racer, Tucker and Dale, Collateral, Almost Famous. Yeah, it's sick. Tron Ares. I have same lightning effects on my motorcycle. Nice.
You do? That's so cool.
Did you guys watch? We've not seen The Fifth Element, Andrew. Fifth Element is sick. District 9. Hell yeah. Have you seen any of these, my darling? Whitney and I.
I don't think so. Because I don't watch anything.
Yeah, In Bruges is happening for 100%. Are you starting to melt?
Yeah.
Jesus. With Flash. I haven't shown you any Michael Bay movies. The Rock would be a really fun one to start with. 12 Monkeys, yes. 12 Monkeys always used to give me this really weird, spooky feeling when I first watched it. And then as I've grown older, it's just, it's one of those movies that really, it sticks with me in the same way that The Road sticks with me. It's creepy. Long Good Friday, sorry. Long Good Friday. Moon. Goddamn. Yeah. All right, my love. Well, should we say goodbye? Should we say goodnight to people? Should we say goodbye?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we
last questions.
Yeah. Any last questions for us before we head off? As soon as I go, I'm going back to editing Buffy videos. Master and Commander, great. Yes, Princess Bride is one of my favorite old movies. It feels terrible calling that an old movie. Have you've not seen Princess Bride, have you? Stardust.
Stardust is so good.
I've not seen it. Oh, that could be one of the ones that you show me. What's in my glass? My glass is a nice rum from a company that I can't say the name of because they're paying me at the moment, so I don't want to plug them. But it's just it's a nice sipping rum made here in Scotland. They actually use native grown saffron as some of the spices in it. It's great. The Prestige is a fantastic.
Oh God, I did when I was probably 8. It was just on in the background because I remember his face.
Yeah, that's dope. All right. Well, shall we say goodnight?
Mm-hmm.
You sleepy? You tired? Are you working
I'm sleepy.
this weekend?
Legs hurt. Holy moly.
Oh, we're going to watch some more Firefly together on Sunday, right? Nice. I've got lots of work to do. I'm leaving this and immediately doing. I got to get the Buffy episode out, and I've got to the backdated. So we have loads of with Frighteners' amazing Apocalypse. Oh, so many good films. I'm gonna have to save this chat. The ones I haven't written down yet. I've got a backlog of full reacts for Firefly and Buffy to get through. But I need to get a YouTube edit of Buffy up for people over on Patreon, and members. All right. Andrew says, see you in Edinburgh. Not if we see you first, Andrew.
See you in Edinburgh.
All right.
The back of school.
Good night. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Say goodbye to Melted Man, who is probably rocking 120p. Melted Man, 120p. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll do a live stream soon. Yes. Nice. Okay. Good night.
Au revoir.